It looks like the world is getting more crazy. As that was not enough that Lil Fascist Z won another term on his fake elections, the other crazy one said that he wants a bloodbath. Here, you can see that yourself.
If I get elected, now if I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath.
Can you imagine what's happening? If he doesn't win, there's gonna be a bloodbath in America. And we already have on the east side a Russian fascist Z in control for another 6 years. But really, you do know that he was talking about auto industry if he loses election. Yeah, that's fake news for you. Better watch out or I'm gonna chew it for you and give it to you. So, like I said, the fascist Z, I mean Putin, won another term, the last term. And when he gonna finish it, he gonna be 76 years old, something like Biden, I think. So people cannot say nothing to him about this because you can see in America it's just normal for older age politicians or business people to try to win an election. So if they can do it, why he cannot control Russia until he has some Alzheimer's or cannot step on steps and fall down? So he gonna serve Russia longer than Stalin if he's still alive. So what that does it mean for us and the world, especially Europe and Ukraine? Well, Americans really don't want to lose Ukraine, so warmongering Graham urges expanding conscription despite mounting war fatigue. On his latest so far too many visits to Ukraine, Lindsey Graham on Monday urged legislators to expand the pool of citizens subject to being drafted and thrown into countries losing war against Russia. So Americans are not backing down until maybe Trump wins, so we don't know. But let's see what the warmonger says about the last Ukrainians they can use in Ukraine.
I like the structural path we're on here. As long as we help Ukraine with the weapons they need and the economic support, they will fight to the last person. They will fight to the last person.
Like he said, they're gonna fight till the last Ukrainian, and as I said it before, some people maybe don't understand the realities Ukrainians are going through. Imagine you lose your whole family, your parents, your brothers, your maybe sisters, and this stays with you for life, and you're gonna always keep the hatred maybe for Russia now, but in the future, it depends how the conflict resolves. If Russia wins, of course, Ukrainians gonna be mad at you, Americans. They're gonna keep that anger against you and maybe join Russia to fight against you. So yeah, you can see that even Europe wants to ramp up ammunition production to help Ukraine. Europe economy is going down. Germany is in very bad situation and they still want to continue this war. France, Macron said about sending some EU troops in Ukraine. Very true to what even Turkey says about this conflict, that it won't end this year. And it would be, of course, great, but we can see there are too many warmongers, and Russia won't get back because it's on their border. It's existential question for them to survive, and Ukraine is too deep to stop it now. So they're going all in with the help of the West, and even most Germans don't believe their army can defend them. Only 10% of Germans have confidence in Bundeswehr's defense capabilities, a fresh survey has shown. Well, we can see that Eastern Europe and maybe the Western Europe are all for the war in Ukraine, but Germany is kinda in interesting position. Russia's foreign minister said, "We remember how NATO was created. First Secretary General Mr. Ismay has deducted a formula to keep the Russian out of Europe, the Americans in Europe, and Germany under control." While they were discussing the sending Taurus missile in Ukraine, Germany doesn't really want to send it, but they are giving the most money to them and I think ammunition. So I don't know, really, I think it is possible that a great nation like Germany will turn their back on Europe and they're gonna help Russia to fix this Russophobia in Eastern Europe, to Poland and Ukraine. It's the big power, Germany. Don't let you forget that. And Americans keeping their troops there, maybe they are safe for now. But the world is going crazy, and these three guys, they met up and we don't really know what they talked about. Maybe sending their troops to Ukraine, like Putin said already that there are French speaking and English speaking units in Ukraine acting as helpers. Instead of wars on poverty, they got war on us, normal people around the world. And it looks that the only time we chill is when we kill each other. We should be better than that. We should be already like in future and expand and look for new technologies, how to unite more. But as we can see, we are back to the old ways of wars. But the main point is, it's sad that we are back to our basic needs as humans to fight for the rich people. So in this short one, see you in the next one.